Sweetheart. They call me Jane, but that's not my name, as this is an anonymous account for now. Welcome or welcome back. It's been another week. We've actually just been finishing. We're at the end of half term now. And when I tell you, it's been a whirlwind. Just been all over the place. Just as a forewarning, my eldest has his iPad, so there may be lots of breaks in here where I'm telling him to turn it down. However, we keep moving. What else has happened this week? So I found out that somebody at work's taking a sabbatical, so that my workload is going to increase bang on as the summer holidays start. So as I'm so pleased for them. They are one of the nicest people I've ever met. But the timing is horrific. So that's happened this week. We used our free tickets this week and we went to Chestnut World of Adventures. It was a lovely day out. I don't know about you guys, but I find it really quite overwhelming, and I'm just like, right, have we got enough sun cream on? Have we had a drink? When's the last time they ate? Right, okay, where have we been to this part in the park before? Right, where's the eldest gone? Why is the youngest doesn't want to be in the pushchair? Brilliant. Let's put the reins on because otherwise he'll run away. The oldest doesn't want to walk anymore. That's fine. Let's swap them out. Have we eaten? What time is it? Like, for the full time we're there, that is how my brain works. We are very fortunate in that Merlin Parks offer a ride access park. Otherwise it would be completely inaccessible to my eldest. As I've mentioned before, he's autistic and nonverbal, and queuing and waiting and crowds are quite a big trigger for him. And then we had 2 occasions where there was full meltdown in the middle of the park, but they were sort of managed quite quickly, and in the end found that actually the place for him was the log flume of all places. I absolutely was terrified the entire time that his dad took him on it. Okay. Terrified the whole time. But I saw his little face come down the slide bit, and he was just ecstatic. And then from then on, it was just only thing I wanted to go on was log flume. So yeah, that's what's happened this week. I feel I'm at that time of where I'm very jittery today, and it's what I like to call my ADHD kicking in. I'm quite erratic. The house is a mess, and I have lots of things on my to-do list, and I'm just not doing them. So I apologise if the chatty Cathy in me takes over on this video, but it's just where we are, I'm afraid. I will let you know here and now that I'm not cash stuffing today. The reason for that is I don't know where our money's gone. And yes, I know you're all going to come at me in the comments that I should be tracking these things, and if I had drawn out cash, I wouldn't overspend. You are all 100% and completely right. I have said to my partner, we had a sit down last night when we realised that actually we've got 3 weeks left till we get paid. I think between us have around £100 left for everything. And honestly, I couldn't tell you where it's gone. And I fear that my spending spiraled in the first week we got paid, and I bought things that I didn't need to buy yet, like my youngest birthday's presents, all from Vinted, by the way, nothing new. But we did that. We spent the money at Chessington, yes, not on the tickets, but on petrol and food and all the things that come with going to a theme park. And I went into work, which always costs me money when I go into work, because I have to get a train, and I can't pinpoint exactly how all of our money has gone. And so we have said that this really is the last month that we're spending, especially groceries, on cards. Like just tap, 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 tap. You go, I go, pick this up. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to go back to cash. But I think, and I've read some of your lovely, lovely comments, I think we're going to go back to using Monzo pots for actual savings. And then anything left over in the grocery budget, I will use my cash binders for top up. I might see if one of you lovely people will sell some placeholders that you can, you know, put in. I like to think they're a bit like Monopoly money kind of vibes of it's there but not physically having the cash. It's also very hard for me to get to a cash point with where I live, so that's the other issue. Anyway, I thought what I would do today is update my colouring in, and also I suppose, as I imagine I entitled this video, I'm just having a bit of a mid-year wobble. I feel like we have nothing in our savings pots, like I won't lie, we just don't. Obviously I've made the priority list and we set out some sort of goals. Nothing is sat in those savings pots, we've just been surviving, and so I feel that this time of the year, and it's always like near my birthday as well, like, so it's not just now, but my birthday is in the month of June, and I don't know, I suppose I always have a bit of a crisis that another year's gone by, we're still in debt, I still haven't achieved the things I wanted to achieve, all of those things. And I feel like this year especially, because we just haven't got that grasp on our finances, it's almost a little bit worse. I found out my friend today has bought a house, and I'm ecstatic for them, I really am, but it's just a position that we're not in. They're very fortunate that they have people to help them with a deposit, like we don't, and you can't help but like that twinge of jealousy. Like, I adore this person, they've been my friend for probably as long as I've been alive, near enough, but it was just a bit of another sort of a blow, really, but completely our fault, of course, like we're in this situation because of us, but nobody else. But I think that's not helped this mid-year wobble at all. So I figured, let's try and make myself feel a bit better, see if we can colour any of these in and just give me that boost of, we are getting there, slowly but surely we are. So I imagine I'm a little way into this video and I still haven't thanked you if you've played the game last week. So if you have, you should see your comments on the screen now. Thank you as always for joining in. I do appreciate it, and I read all of your comments. I do sit there and read through them. Even on my older videos, they'll pop up on YouTube Studio to show me that you've been interacting, and I really do appreciate it. I would love to get this account to reach even more people, and sort of, I suppose, just share this story, because I've always told you, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be realistic, and as I've said, we have no cash. And yeah, I mean, we may, you know, some of you, oh, what is under my nail? Sorry, I've been in the garden. Oh, honestly, my nails are always disgusting. I'm hoping maybe some of you will still be here with me in the next year, maybe 3, maybe 5 even, until we pay this off. And that to me is in, how old will I be in 5 years? How old am I now? I'll be pushing 40, I think. How would I? Yeah. Wow. And that to me, I mean, not that 40's old, but to me that's terrifying. That it seems so like far away. But anyway, let's do this, shall we? And yeah, again, it's erratic. I'm sorry. We'll get there one day, guys. One day I'll be back to my lovely little cash videos with my lovely, so you still have them all here ready for you. All my binders. And this is my old one, actually, not my priority one. Where's my priorities one? Oh, it's over there under the laptop. Yeah, you know, one day we'll get back to doing that. Just probably not until I next get paid. So that's that. So let me have a look now, see where we are. This was my May to update. I fill these out. As you can see, we had a really good month last month in that we put nearly over £400 towards the very accounts that needed to be paid. And so we ended up paying over £1,000 off of the debt, which is incredible, which brought down the debt to £66,440.24. So we're getting there. I think I've decided as well, because at the minute, obviously, a lot of my videos, I entitled it like, you know, paying off 70k of debt in the UK, 70k debt, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, we're below 70k, but I think what would be nice to do is, like, say, once I get to 60, change the titles of the videos to like 60k. So then we can see the progression almost in the video titles and be like, oh, that it took that long to pay off that 10k, it took that long to pay off that 10k. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense, because I thought that would be a pretty nice idea, really. So yes, so that's where we're at currently. So at the minute, I'm kind of just tracking the loans until we make more of a plan for the credit cards, because we're still using the credit cards. Like we are. We're surviving on them, to be honest. So I'm not going to try and say that I'm paying them off, because I'm not. I'm paying them off and I'm using them again. So let's see. Updraft loan. These are the biggest loans. I have two of them. Updraft 1, Updraft 2. And these are loan payments that come off every month. I think the first one is £375 a month, which is just extortionate. And the other one is £274 a month. So between them, we're paying over £600 a month as minimum payments on these, which is ridiculous. But we move, that's what it is. That's just the reality of it. However, I had a look at the numbers this morning, and for this first one, oh my goodness, what was that? A bird just flew into the conservatory, I think. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. Anyway, I can actually colour in 3 more. So we've hit the first line. We've paid off 10%, which is amazing. I'm really, really pleased. These feel like forever in a way that they're ever going to get paid off, but the fact that we're one line down is amazing. Oh, my colouring is awful. Can't talk and colour, apparently. Those two parts of my brain don't want to line up. Probably doesn't help that I'm really impatient as well with colouring. But here we go. There we are. So first line is complete. We have done it. So that's great. And I found the same pen. So, I mean, that's also a win. I probably will end up doing these different colours, and I'm almost annoyed that I haven't done it in progression, because then you'd see the different places I've done it, but never mind. So, second one, we've currently got 5 coloured in, and when I looked at the numbers, we can colour in 2 more. So we're on our way to filling in that last, that'll be nice, wouldn't it? The first line. So let's just do this. Oh, how many did I say? I had 5. I'm going to do 2 more. So, there we are. I honestly was just about to say to you guys, oh, remind me at the end of the video to talk to you about this, like something, and then I realised I'm filming. It honestly does feel like I'm talking to like friends about all of this, and I often forget that it's just me and my phone, really. So, okay, so they're updated. We filled in a couple more of them, and we've done that first line. If you're wondering where these are from, they're from the Budget Mum. I adore the Budget Mum. I think she's wonderful. Oh, and very inspiring to a lot of people. So that's those ones done. So I'm going to pop that over there. The Sainsbury's loan, I'm very excited about this one, because I had a look, and I obviously haven't coloured it in for a little while, because I double or triple checked this, and I can take out 6 of these. Insane. So that means we'll have filled out, paid off 20% of this, which I honestly just cannot get my head around. It feels again that we've had this one forever and a day, to the point now that there's barely any interest on it. I think we've basically paid off the interest. It is just the capital that's coming off, which is why I think it looks like a lot's now coming off. What was that colour in? Oh, right, that's those three. Let's do these next three before I forget. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Now I know that those are to colour in. I'm sorry, I do apologise for my colouring it. Oh, see, that's gone straight over the line. Oh, do you know what? I can't. Weirdly, my brain, like if I'm writing and I make a mistake, I can't cross it. I'd rather rewrite the whole page than to do it all again. And it really irks me if I don't do it. But apparently colouring poorly, not inside the lines, isn't an issue. Who knew? Anyway, so yeah, so that's quite successful, isn't it? We're 23% of the way to paying off that loan, which makes me feel really good actually, because it feels like we've had this one for a long time. So the plan is actually when we what is that? Bit dirt. Nice. When the loans do get paid, that we will roll over those amounts obviously onto the credit cards and kind of do it like that way, but we'll work out when we get there how best that will work. Now, I'm very pleased to tell you that this can be coloured in one more line. Now, if you've been here before, you will know that this only goes 1 to 50, so each line is worth 2% of the debt. So we have paid off 2%, and the fact that I can now colour in the next line means we've paid off 4% of the entire debt, which might not seem a lot, but do you know what? This time last year, that wasn't even looking like it was going to be possible. So I am beyond ecstatic with that. And I think it was only just as well, if I remember rightly. I think it was like 2.27, like as in obviously like the amount I could colour it in. So we only just made it, but we made it regardless. Doesn't matter by how much we made it. And again, the colouring is an issue. Quite nice now. It looks like there's an actual healthy chunk at this bottom bit. So yeah, so we were at just under 70. I think we're on the cusp of the next month going over into 70 when we started, and we're now at under 66.5, which is amazing. I don't know where this yellow pen is, and so sorry, it's going to be a different colour, but I don't mind that. You would think it would, but I don't. Ooh, that's a much nicer pen to colour with. Why is that so smooth? Oh, I don't know, maybe it's because I like to colour. Anywho, we're still very much at the bottom, but we've coloured in another line, 4% of the debt, which is really, really nice. And by the time we get to the top of the E, which is 5, which would be 10, because obviously they're worth double, that would be 10%, and I feel like that would be a good day. Because that's basically at that near enough at that where I want to be by the end of the year, isn't it? That's 6. That I want to be at 5,999,999, where it is. And if 10% of this is, oh no, that's 6.9, isn't it? Okay, so it should be more than a sheet. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. I have no knowledge of. I don't know why my brain attempted to say have you rather than have not, but I've been listening to too many Scottish podcasts, I think. So that's where we're at for now. Yes, if you are here for cash stuffing, I do apologise, because just financially I'm not there yet. Like, we are at the point of where I'm not quite sure how we're going to pay for things the rest of this month, actually. But that's not a you problem. That's a me problem. But thank you for still being here. Like, the views and stuff obviously do help to add to my YouTube revenue, which I think last looking was £65, I think, maybe, since I've been monetized. So that's from the 18th of April. And it needed to hit 60 before it can be cashed out, and I think the next payment due is actually on my payday in June. But I always said that that money is going to go towards debt, and the fact that you guys are helping me pay off this debt is such a wonderful roundabout sort of full circle thing, in that we're sharing our journey, and from doing that you guys are helping me to pay off some of the debt, which is incredible. So thank you. I'm going to end this video here. I think looking at the time, it's still around 20 minutes. I thought it'd be a lot shorter than that. I'm sorry, it's just because it's just me chatting. I do need to make a plan for the rest of our videos that we're going to share together. Like I said, I think there's 2 more videos before I get paid, and maybe 1 more before I do a debt update for June. Or was it 3? I can't remember, guys. I'm really sorry. So any video ideas that you'd like me to do or to share. How have I got pen on me? Do let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested, and I'd love to share this with you. Again, I am sorry, because I did say I was going to be doing cash stuffing, but like I said, I just don't know where it's gone. And leading on from that, actually, I wanted to ask your guys' opinion on how maybe you'd feel from my payday in June to payday in July, about doing like a daily upload, which sounds insane, I know, but almost if I made sure that I had like a couple of days banked, if that makes sense, just for my own, covering my own sort of health in that, is I would like to make myself accountable by doing just a really quick, probably not even 5-minute video of saying, this is this day, and today I have spent this and this, and this totals this, or this, you know, this is a bill, this is food, this is whatever, so that maybe then at the end of each week I can say, actually, this is how much of our budget has gone on food, this is how much we've wasted, or this is how much you know, like we've done, basically. And I really do think it will hold me accountable for the frivolous spending, because I'm having to share it, which sounds ridiculous. I should have the self-motivation, I suppose. But let me know what you guys think on that idea. And then the other idea, I thought maybe once I hit another YouTube milestone, maybe like, I don't know, 1,500 followers or something, that maybe I would do like a live, or maybe try a sort of giveaway, or one of those kind of things. Just because like you all engage with me, and I'd really love to give back, and it would be, I think, a great way to talk to you guys, to be live. Like, as we know, I chat all the time and it's just me, so if I was live I could answer like your guys' questions, or we can talk about stuff. I don't really mind. So yeah, let me know. If you're still here, thank you ever so much for listening to me ramble. I hope I'm not too boring or getting too boring, I should say, but thank you. If you'd like to play the game for next week, then I would ask that you upload I don't know if we've done this before, but I'm going to do it again anyway, like a butterfly or an insect, or, you know, the cute little emojis that are like butterflies or little ants, or those like little tiny cute things. I know we've done like farmyard animals, or animals. I should probably go through the videos and make a list of the things that we've actually we've already done. But for now, let's do, yeah, butterflies, insects, kind of vibes would be really, really nice. So yes, thank you. Until next week, look after yourself first, and I love you all lots, and see you next week. Okay, bye bye.